John?
Yes.
John, this is Amory Cox at 258 Oakleaf.
Hey, Amory.
A quorum is the members that are logged on for this annual meeting. So the quorum is the membership quorum. It's not a majority of the ballots posted, but it's the people attending the meeting.
Right, and then with the proxies, and I don't have the exact number of proxies at my disposal, but I believe there should be at least 30 or so proxies that I signed off on.
Well, a proxy would not be somebody attending the meeting or zooming in, so that's my concern. This is an annual meeting, this is not a board meeting, so I just want to make sure the minutes reflect that we only have 35 participants, and I do not believe that that's a quorum.
It is not a quorum because it would be 10% of the approximately 715 members.
Which would be 71.
Yep. However, for purposes of this meeting, we're not voting from the floor because there's nothing to bring forward for a vote at this time. Secondly, the vote that was conducted was to elect the 3 new directors and to vote for the budget and for the annual dues. So
I can read to you the statement. The PKA membership has 714 members. A quorum represents 1/10 of the membership, which comes to 71 ballots / proxies.
Right.
Okay, Denise, thank you for that clarification. But my concern is for us to establish dues, for us to accept the budget, for us to accept the audit report, a quorum of membership at the annual meeting needs to be able to do that. So if what Denise is saying, and I think Marion reported the number of ballots, which is a good thing, and I'm glad we've got a bunch of ballots this year when people didn't vote in past years, but you're saying we have 36 proxy votes to bring us up to 70 with 35 participants?
That's not what I said.
Okay. Okay, Marion, help me out.
Number of participants.
Am I loud now, John?
Yeah. Yes, I can hear you.
According to my understanding in researching rules for organizations right now during this coronavirus, in a lot of these Zoom meetings, the town of Pine Shores and the state of North Carolina are going by number of votes cast. We had well over a quorum of number of votes cast. Now that's all that's all I have to do. So if y'all are gonna make different rules, then let me know. But these are different times.
Marion, thank you for that clarification. I'm just trying to get us to operate in accordance with our own bylaws.
Of course.
So if you or John perhaps wants to say for us to set aside for the folks who are in attendance at this annual meeting, because of these circumstances, for us to set aside our bylaws and go forward, I think you could certainly do that. I'm just trying to make sure for the record that people understand we don't have 71 of our memberships logged on. You know, we have X number of proxies, we had an X number of ballots cast, but it's just, I'm worried that people will not understand what we did 5 years and 10 years from now in this unusual circumstance.
It might be an unusual circumstance, but we've never had 70 people at a meeting that I had been attended for 6 years. We always accepted the votes that people turned in, and never was there 70 people in that room when I've been there. And you shake your head all you want, but we've never had 70 people at our annual meeting.
According to what Denise read earlier, it talked about the number of ballots, not the number of people present. That seems to be pretty clear to me.
And that's what I read. I reviewed the covenants, bylaws, and I reviewed the state laws. I tried to be very careful because I know these are different times, and I'm not part of PKA. I'm just the head teller, and so I want to make sure it was right. And the way I understand it, we did it the way we should do it. But John Clark, I believe that's going to be something for you to look at.
Well, and we had several conversations with council about this as well. And again, our bylaws actually do say the meeting should be held in person. As we know, that's not possible to happen. So that's, so as you were saying, Marion, as relation to like North Carolina legislature and elsewhere, they have chosen to undertake the meeting possibilities electronically. So in our case, though, we were able to do the vote by paper ballot, and I'm delighted we had as many as we did. So I think we are in a very defensible position where we are right now. I'd suggest that we move along. All righty. With that being said, is Corey Bishop online?
Madam Teller, do we have a quorum? We have a quorum. Thank you very much, and thank you to Val Ryan, who is our head teller, and the other tellers, Rob McClellan and Carmen Wright. Now the head teller will announce the results of the voting a little later in the meeting.